Hi everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Before we get into your love forecast for the second half of September, I just had a quick announcement. So if you want to go ahead and fast forward to the actual reading itself, I'll go ahead and timestamp it down below. All right, guys, so I just wanted to go ahead and introduce a couple of items that I've received from Conscious Items. I don't know whether or not you guys follow me on Instagram or have seen some of the announcements that I've had on the community tab here on YouTube, but I am a Conscious Items ambassador, which basically means that I'm able to offer you guys an affiliate link where you can get some discounted prices for really some amazing items that they do have on their website. These are a couple of them that they were nice enough to gift me to be able to share with you guys. So the very first one, and as you can see here, they're all boxed up really nice. It always reminds me of that whole Tiffany box type style, similar colors, right? And so this particular one that they sent me is the Virgo bracelet set, I believe. And of course, it's available in all zodiacs. I am a Virgo, so this is the one that I requested. So let's take a look at it together. I actually haven't looked in the box just yet. And let's go ahead and see what's in here. So it comes along with the information card, and it tells you particular stones, crystals that are for your particular zodiac sign, which is really cool. And it does say wear your, in my case, Virgo bracelet to support you during stressful work days. It helps to prevent overanalyzing and encourages creative freedom. Place your Virgo birthstone and crystals in a crystal grid to amplify their energy, especially if in the shape of the constellation of Virgo. Meditate with the stones to connect with them on a deeper level. So as you guys can hopefully see this, it's got Amazonite, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, lapis lazuli, or lapis lazuli. I've heard it pronounced so many different ways. Smoky quartz, black tourmaline, unakite, which I'm not familiar with, and then clear quartz. So that's what's included here, I believe. So let's go ahead and take a look. And everything, as I've mentioned, it's packaged up really nice. So in this silk bag, ooh, how pretty is that? Okay, and actually these bracelets here are also from Conscious Items before I was an ambassador. So this is just something that I really enjoyed from them, and so I ended up purchasing it. And so this is the Virgo bracelet. That's beautiful. And then it comes with the little Virgo pendant, or the, what do you call these things? The charm. There you go. Not pendant. And then I'm assuming what's in this bag are the crystals and stones that have been described in the card. Yeah, look at that. So there it is. You know, it comes with all of the stones described, and then you guys can, you know, read about it for your own particular birthstone and zodiac. So I really love that. Okay, so that's coming through for the very first item that they were able to share with me. And then this one right here, I actually took a peek, so it's, I love it. So this one, it's the Holistic Healing Ultimate Bracelet Stack, and it says, journey into a world of divine spirituality with this beautiful bracelet set. A bracelet stack that is the treasure of centuries. It is power-packed with the four most soothing and dazzling crystals for women: aquamarine, rose quartz, amethyst, and rhodonite. This infinitely divine combination will heal your soul, body, heart, and mind. And how to use it: wear this bracelet stack either with all the bracelets together or just the one that you are most drawn to on your right arm to enhance grounding and shielding from all the things that don't serve you. You can also wear it on your left arm to receive healing and light on all levels. I love it. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Look at that. How pretty is that? Hopefully you guys can see that okay. So I'll probably experiment with it, maybe have it on one arm one day and then just maybe separate them or wear one individually. But yeah, that's beautiful. So this one's called the Ultimate Bracelet Stack. And I'll go ahead and include their website down below, of course, in the description box, along with my affiliate link. And you can always visit their website, and when it's time for you to check out, my discount code is Celestial15, so that automatically gives you 15% off of any of their products. And again, I've really was a customer way before I was an affiliate with Conscious Items, and I absolutely love all their stuff. So hopefully, if this is something that you're into, and if you really enjoy browsing through their website, you'll be able to, I'm sure, find something there that you really enjoy, something that you could use. They've got great jewelry. They've got the lamps, and I recently introduced it on my Instagram page. You guys might have also seen it on the community tab for their curative lamp, which I absolutely love as well. They've got all sorts of lamps. Some of them are for health purposes. They also have an abundance one, and there's so many different kinds of items that you can shop for on their website. So feel free to check it out. And again, don't forget to use my discount code and affiliate link to be able to help you out when it comes to checking out and have a little bit of savings through some of the products that you end up gravitating towards. All right, guys, so that's it as far as the announcement for Conscious Items. So let's get into your love forecast for the second half of September. Hello, Leo. Let's get into your love forecasts here, guys, for the second half of September from the 16th all the way through the 30th. General advice, as always, so please keep that in mind throughout the reading and take from it what makes sense for you, as always. I'll be pulling from these three decks here, my Shadows and Secrets deck, the Twin Flame Shadows deck by Mystic Moon, and the Issues deck by Fire Witch Tarot. So I first wanted to take a look at some of the obstacles and challenges that you might be going through at this point in time, and some of these messages could also be tied into past energies, lingering energies that might still be affecting you today. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. We have someone who's unreliable, okay? So it does say unreachable, breaks promises, doesn't return calls, very difficult to track down, misses appointments, not trustworthy, endless excuses, and drops the ball in romance. All right, so let's go ahead and grab a card from the Twin Flame Shadows deck here. And of course, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. That is just the name of the deck. Excuses, yes. That is so interesting. Endless excuses. It says it right there. And now we've got this card that says excuses. So it's simply clarifying that here. Let's go ahead and grab one card from the Issues deck. That's interesting, guys. Full of excuses. That's why you couldn't trust them. They're unreachable, unreliable. They dropped the ball. No chemistry. Lack of chemistry, missing the spark. Now, if that really is the case, that could ultimately be why they were unreliable, why they were full of excuses, especially if the reality of it is that they felt no chemistry in the connection with you. That could have been a possibility. But at the same time, maybe you didn't feel the chemistry as much as you would have liked as well. The interest might have been there, but the spark that you were looking for might not have been. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. I'll be pulling from my TANIELU tarot deck. So this could be past energies, or it could be currently what's going on for some of you. So if that's the case, if there's no spark, no chemistry, then perhaps part of the advice here is to move forward, move on. They're just going to keep dropping the ball in love and romance here and making one excuse after the other, because they could also be spending time with other people. Look at this. So we do have the Fool's energy here. They could certainly have done very foolish things, but this right here, Leo, it's telling you that it's time for a fresh start. It's time to move forward, I feel. You know, take action and move on. Look at this. We do have the Seven of Swords. So part of their excuses might be that the reality and the truth is they just weren't feeling the chemistry and the spark, and therefore they moved on to other people where they felt it. Okay, where there could have been infidelity and cheating here. So that's a challenge. But look at this. You've got the Sun. And you've got the Magician here, Leo. All right, so the Sun's energy is your own Leo energy. So that's significant for you. You're meant for happiness. But if you continue to interact with people where they're full of excuses, they're unreliable, as we have seen, they're not showing up for you, and part of the reason why that might be happening is because they're cheating or they're deceiving you somehow. If they're not feeling it, then they might be ultimately spending that time with other people where they do feel that chemistry. So you got to be mindful of really what's going on there, because you have the capability for happiness. It might not be with this person. So part of the advice here, Leo, if you're in this situation, might be to move on, move forward, so that you can find the happiness that you deserve. You've got the Magician right here helping you to manifest that ideal love for you. Okay, look at the card right after that. You've got the Two of Cups. So you see, you can have all this. It's just not with this person, I feel. They're just going to continue to disappoint you if you don't change directions here. All right, so that's the ultimate experience that I feel you can have with someone else rather than someone who's only halfway invested. Okay, so that's what's coming through there. So let's go ahead and grab another set of cards here for you. So whether you are single, whether you are in a relationship, whether you're in separation, let's go ahead and see what else. This is my dating scene oracle deck here. Yeah, you definitely want to connect with somebody where the chemistry is mutual. Okay. We have messy, unorganized, and tidy. And then this one decided to show up in the upright too. French kisses, passionate, tongue wars. Okay. Bottom of the deck. I'm just guided to this one too. Wifey material. So I'm kind of feeling several scenarios here for you, Leo. You know, you could have gotten yourself mixed up in a very messy situation with someone. But there's clearly somebody here, perhaps divine feminine, that sees you as marriage material, wifey material. There could also have been a very strong sexual attraction towards someone. There could also be something tied into these very passionate kisses. Okay? Excuse my finger. I broke a nail. It looks ridiculous. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab a card as well from my sunshine and rainbows here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. So get yourself out of a messy situation is what I feel there. Look at that, loyalty. A very supportive partner in love and romance. Dependable. A trustworthy mate who will be there for you through thick and thin. And clearly, you have experienced someone who is not loyal, who is not dependable. Total opposite energies. You've already experienced this. It's time for you to experience that. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. I'll be pulling from my Tarot Teacher, the revised edition. And this is actually a really good deck for those who would like to learn how to read tarot for yourselves. As you guys can see, it's got upright and reverse meanings. So for those who want to learn, this is a great deck. And then once you've mastered the interpretations, then you can, of course, gravitate towards decks with not as much verbiage or just images. The Rider-Waite ones are really good. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what else we can learn here. Interesting. Knight of Wands. Fearless, adventurous, very action-oriented, very charming, very sexy, all of those things. The Knight of Wands can sometimes be flirtatious in the sense that they're not really looking for commitment. They just want to play, okay? And that's why we've got that messy situation for some of you guys. What you're looking for here is loyalty. The Knight of Wands, I feel, can sometimes be a little bit iffy in that department. They tend to do things very impulsively. It can be very passionate, you know, these passionate kisses. But if what you're looking for is marriage here and being able to share a life with someone long term, I don't feel it's that Knight of Wands. So here we are with that Ten of Cups, where the wifey material card. You know, it could be picking up off of that type of expectation, but you got to trust where you're at on this journey, Leo, because if you're not seeing those signs that are being reciprocated from somebody, then you got to be mindful that it might not be the situation for you. Okay, you can have that Ten of Cups. You can have that happiness. It might not be with the person that you have in mind if they're just not showing you the proper signs that they really are loyal to you and you only. Okay, so be mindful of that, because we've got this Ten of Swords that certainly could represent this, that mess. Okay, it is a bit of a mess with that Ten of Swords. It could be betrayals and backstabbing. It could be a collapse of a relationship. It falls apart. It could be two people that decide, you know what, we're better off apart rather than together, especially if they feel no chemistry, or maybe you're feeling no chemistry. Three of Pentacles, it really does come down to that. It really does come down to two people who are ready and willing to work together. You know, otherwise it just doesn't work. That's just what's coming through there. All right, so let's go ahead and grab one more set of cards. So if they're not loyal to you, you're going to feel it right off the bat, Leo. All right, so let's go ahead and grab one more set of cards here. I'll be pulling from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle. I've since revised this one, guys, so if you're interested in this deck, the messages are pretty similar. I didn't change a whole lot there, but I did update some of the images. I actually really love it, so I might update this deck myself. All right, angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. We've got two cards coming forward. Beso. Interesting, because it means kiss. We've already seen passionate kisses, but look at that. We also have moving on coming through. So there's something about those intimate moments that you guys have shared. All right, French kisses, passionate tongue wars, and then we've got this. Your lips were meant for mine. No other kiss can ever compare to your kiss, our kiss. Something going on there. And then we have moving on. I've had so much to think about lately, where I've been, where I am, and where I want to be. I know the road I've traveled. It hasn't been easy, but it hasn't broken me. I never thought I'd be traveling this road without you. It was always you and I. If our paths are meant to cross again, we will. For now, I have to move on. That could be truly how you're feeling, and what it is that you feel the need to do is to move on. You know, because if something's just not moving, or it's just not happening the way you'd like, okay, it's time for you to travel your own path at this point in time. If they really want to be a part of your journey, they better catch up to you. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some additional tarot. I'll be pulling from my Valentine Connection Tarot. For Leo, angels and spirit guides, please. So despite the attraction, the sexual chemistry, and all of that, the chemistry has to be way more than the physical. You know, so if that was lacking for some of you, then that might have been an issue, and why you might have decided, you know what, let's just sever ties here and move on. We do have the Five of Cups. So you've experienced disappointments in your love life, no doubt. I feel we all have. Five of Cups is representing that sense of loss, you know, and truly the disappointments that you have gone through. So you might have gone through something very difficult, but you will also move on from that. Divine Feminine, you're coming in with the energy of the High Priestess. So if you are deciding to move on at this point in time, maybe you're doubting yourself. What I'm feeling here is you have to trust that the decisions that you are making are good ones. They're positive ones, in order for you to find the happiness that you 1000% deserve. You've got the Ten of Pentacles here. Now, some of you, maybe finances are looking up, but this is also one of my favorite cards when it comes to a romantic love reading, because the Ten of Pentacles is a perfect match, guys. It is a strong bond between two people. The happiness, the security that you can achieve in your romantic life, it's right there. So even though you've had disappointments, and part of the interpretation of the Five of Cups is crying over spilled milk, you know, you don't want to waste your time doing that anymore. It's time to move forward. It's time to move on. And then we do have the Magician. Look at this. We've got the Ace of Pentacles and then the Ace of Swords. How significant is that? Okay, so The Magician really is showing up here, and it has already shown up before, remember. All right, so this is about manifestation of something better in your life. Leo, you've already experienced heartbreak through Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords. None of these energies are easy. So it's now ready for you to claim that Ten of Cups for yourself and to be happy. You can have this Two of Cups. You can find true love, but it starts with a new beginning. Okay, it starts with somebody who is reliable, first and foremost. We've already seen from the beginning that you have dealt with somebody that you couldn't trust. All right, so it's time for a new chapter. It's time to cut people out of your life that aren't serious, that aren't loyal, that just get you mixed up in excuses and messy situations. All right, it's time for a new beginning. As we can see right there, the Magician can help you manifest your ideal person here. You know, they have to be able to come towards you with the best of intentions. And so on your part, all you need to focus on is cutting people out of your life that don't even deserve to be in your presence. And whoever it is that you invest your time and energy in, they need to be able to be serious about the partnership, okay? And they'll prove to you in time that you can trust them. You'll see it anyway through how they present themselves to you. If they really are 100% committed, you're going to see that as well. Okay, so that's what I've got for you this time around. Leo, I do hope there was something here that resonated with you. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box, as well as the action buttons at the end. I'll see you guys real soon. Take care.